Recently, students in Manila have been learning about climate change the hard way. Heat indices, which measure what temperatures feel like to the human body, have reached 50 degrees Celsius in various regions as El Niño envelops the nation in unbearable conditions. Not only is the heat unlikely to dissipate, it has a 50% chance of intensifying in the coming days. More than 47,000 public schools have been forced to shut until at least Tuesday, with classes now taking place online. But officials are advising people to stay indoors and use caps and umbrellas if they're out and about, as the wait for the Philippines' much-needed rainy season drags on.
After watching the news, our group have come up with 6 potential solutions to solve this issue. Let's take a closer look at each proposal and consider their potential effects and practicality.
Renewable energy is derived from boundless naturally regenerating resources like the sun, tides, and wind. Transportation, space, and water heating and cooling and electricity generation are all possible with renewable energy. On the other hand, non-renewable energy originates from limited resources like coal, oil, and natural gas. Renewable energy sources are abundant and release little to no greenhouse gases or pollutants into the atmosphere. They are made possible by the sun, wind, water, space, and heat from the sun. These are 5 major renewable energy sources. These are solar energy from the sun, geothermal energy from heat inside the earth, wind energy, biomass from plants, hydropower from flowing water. According to the U.S. Department of Energy, the benefits of renewable energy offers various economic, environmental, and social advantages. These include decreased air pollution and carbon emission for the production of energy, improved power grid security, resilience, and dependability. Greater energy access from isolated coastal and distant population. With the help of renewable energy, our world will be much a better place as it has environmental benefits, advantage to people, and creates a good change to the world.
Tropical forest restorations can help mitigate the impacts of heat waves in several ways. Firstly, trees provide shade and help to cool the surrounding air through a process called evapotranspiration, whereby planting trees in urban areas and restoring tropical forests in and around cities, we can create green spaces that can act as natural air conditioners, helping to lower temperatures and reduce the impacts of heat waves. Secondly, tropical forests helps in regulating the water cycle and maintaining healthy ecosystems. Deforestations and land degradations have disrupted the natural water cycle, leading to water scarcity, soil erosion, and increased vulnerability to extreme weather events such as heat waves. Restoring tropical forests can help to restore the water cycle, improve soil health, and enhance the resilience of ecosystems to climate change impacts. Thirdly, by restoring tropical forests and protecting existing ones, we can help to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, combat global warming, and create more sustainable and resilient ecosystems. This can help to reduce the frequency and intensity of heat waves as well as other extreme weather events and create a more sustainable and livable environment for current and future generations.
Number 3. Today, I want to delve into a topic that's been on everyone's minds lately. The scorching heat wave sweeping across the Philippines. It's not just about sweating through our shirts or seeking shade wherever we can. It's about the real impact this heat is having on our schools, our health, and our daily lives. As we combat with the urgent need to address climate change, one idea shines brightly amidst the heat. Green roofs. Picture this. Rooftops adorned with lush vegetations, providing not just aesthetic beauty, but also a host of benefits for our communities. Let's take a closer look at why green roofs are being indicated as a game changer in our battle against heat waves. Number 1. Temperature regulation. Think of green roofs as nature's air conditioner. By blanketing buildings with greenery, they act as natural insulators, keeping indoor temperatures cooler even when the sun beats down relentlessly. This means less reliance on energy-guzzling air conditioners and more comfort for all of us. Number 2. Urban heat island mitigation. In cities where concrete and asphalt trap heat like sponges, green roofs offer a breath of fresh air. Quite literally. By introducing pockets of green amidst the concrete jungle, they help counteract the urban heat island effect, where cities become literal hotspots during heat waves. Number 3. Energy efficiency. Less air conditioning means less energy consumption, which translates to fewer greenhouse gas emission polluting our atmosphere. Plus, with green roofs soaking up the sun's rays instead of reflecting them back into the atmosphere like traditional roofs, we're reducing our carbon footprint one rooftop at a time. The beauty of green roofs lies not just in their environmental benefits, but also in their potential to transform our communities into greener, cooler, and more resilient spaces. Imagine strolling through a city space dotted with rooftop gardens, feeling the relief of cooler temperatures and breathing in cleaner air. That's the promise of green roofs. In closing, let's not just sweat through this heat wave. Let's seize the opportunity to embrace innovative solutions like green roofs by working with nature rather than against it. We can build a future where our cities are not just resilient in the face of climate change, but thriving in the harmony with the world around us.
4. Glass with solar panels. During heat waves, the urgency for energy-efficient solutions intensifies, making transparent solar panels integrated into glass an ideal choice. This panel offer a twofold advantage perfectly suited for such conditions. Firstly, they enable the generation of clean energy without exacerbating indoor heat buildup. Unlike traditional solar panels that absorb sunlight and emit heat simultaneously, by allowing sunlight to pass through while capturing energy, these transparent panels mitigate heat absorption, thus helping to maintain cooler indoor environments and easing the strain of air conditioning systems. Secondly, they address the heightened energy demand during heat waves by directly generating electricity from sunlight, thereby reducing reliance of cooling systems and alleviating pressure on the electrical grid during peak periods. This dual functionality not only fosters sustainability but also enhances resilience against extreme weather events like heat waves, showcasing the transformative potential of innovating energy solutions.
Solar geoengineering, also known as solar radiation management, is a proposed method to mitigate the effects of climate change by artificially altering the Earth's atmosphere to reflect sunlight away from the planet, thereby reducing global temperatures. This approach involves various techniques such as injecting aerosols into the stratosphere or deploying reflective mirrors in space to enhance the Earth's albedo, which is its ability to reflect sunlight. In essence, solar geoengineering seeks to mimic the cooling effect observed after major volcanic eruptions, which release sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere, forming aerosols that scatter sunlight and temporarily lower temperatures. By artificially inducing this phenomenon, scientists hope to offset some of the warming caused by greenhouse gas emissions. However, solar geoengineering is not without its challenges and controversies Critics argue that it could have unintended consequences such as disrupting regional weather patterns, altering precipitation, or causing unforeseen environmental damage. Moreover, there are ethical concerns regarding the potential unequal distribution of benefits and risks, as well as the moral hazard of relying on a technological fix instead of addressing the root cause of climate change by reducing emissions. Despite these concerns, proponents argue that solar geoengineering could serve as a temporary measure to buy time for humanity to transition to cleaner energy sources and mitigate the most severe impacts of climate change. Nevertheless, they emphasize the need for extensive research, international cooperation, and governance mechanisms to ensure that any deployment of solar geoengineering is guided by scientific evidence, ethical considerations, and responsible stewardship of the planet.
Number 6. Beehive. Beehive serves as a natural air conditioning system that provides an environmentally friendly and sustainable alternative to traditional cooling methods. By utilizing evaporative cooling and biofoam formation on earthenware pots, Beehive not only cools the air but also purifies it. Its zero plastic and zero emission design makes it ideal for cooling outdoor working environments in urban areas. As the planet's surface temperatures continues to rise, Beehive stands as a testament to the potential of combining traditional cooling techniques with modern technology to create a cost-effective and eco-friendly solution. By using water as a coolant, Beehive eliminates the need to choose between thermal efficiency and environmental impact, offering a truly innovative approach to air conditioning. With these proposals, we may not completely solve the problem of rising temperatures on Earth, but we can certainly make a significant impact. It could take centuries to fully restore our planet, but we can start taking steps to mitigate the effects now. Let's work together to address this issue. Thank you for your listening and stay hydrated.